Hey guys, this is Zach. I'm out here in the woods. This video is going to be a little different. I'm out here looking for wild ramps or wild onions, and so far I've harvested a pretty large bag here, about 5 pounds worth. Let me show you what they look like so you can do the same if you ever want to. But generally you're looking for kind of a mixed hardwood forest. I think medium-sized trees are good with a few big trees, and you're also going to want water nearby is generally a good sign as well. Partial shade is good for these things here. And then so this is what they look like, and this is a type of allium, which is basically, you know, the same phylum or order as any other onion would be, I guess. And so you can identify them. They're going to have broad green leaves. There's going to be kind of a vein right in the middle. You'll also see a little bit of red coming up here and red on the stem area. Now sometimes there's 2 leaves, sometimes there's 3 or 4. And then if you get down in here, you can harvest them. And on the towards the bottom, you're going to have kind of a white shallot-like base here. Okay. Now you can eat this whole thing. This entire plant is edible. So you can eat the leaves, stem, the base here. If you wait a little later in the season, the base will get bigger. This one I kind of broke off, but usually I use a trowel to try to get as much of this as possible. And then the other thing is they kind of grow in clumps. You'll see them all throughout here. There's like about 1 million of them. Okay, so now you got to be careful because you don't want to over harvest these. A lot of people do that, and that's definitely not cool. So you're going to want to just harvest a few kind of from each patch and then move on. But as you can see, this place is just loaded, and so there's way more here than I could ever harvest. I'm not going to tell you exactly where this is, but you can find these all over New England. Your best bet is going to be late April through early May to be able to find them. Now the other thing is there are some lookalikes that you got to be careful. Okay, so a lookalike is something that looks like what you're looking for but ain't it. The most common one for wild onions is going to be something called a skunk cabbage, which you can see an example of here, growing right next to some of these wild onions. Now these wild onions are also called ramps, by the way, so you probably heard that before. If you go to New York City, you could pay like $50 a pound or more for these. Anyway, so this is the skunk cabbage, also called a hellebore. So you can tell they're much different. Okay, you got multiple leaves coming off. These leaves are much bigger, they're striated. Towards the bottom you got a big thick stem. They really only resemble each other when they first poke through in the spring. When they come out as shoots, they look very similar. Now the hellebore here, this will make you very sick, okay? So you don't want to eat that. Wild ramps are totally okay though. You can eat these raw if you want. So interesting. It tastes like kind of like a shallot, green onion, spring onion. Not bad. So anyway, I hope you have a great rest of your day. It's a nice kind of beautiful day out here, nice and sunny. So I think I'm done harvesting these. I'm going to now walk back. Have a great day.